Good morning, good morning. There you are. Sorry, everything's been loading really slowly at this end. So I hope this finds you safe and well. And as you can see, it's big jumper weather again up here. The weather. Yes. Isn't global warming marvelous? We could do with a bit more of it around here, if you ask me. Joke. Right. Okay. What have we got for you today? Obviously, there's some politics going on down in London, but we'll discuss that next week. At the moment, we've had a really interesting question from Peter Dowbin at Reachwise saying, is it correct that since Brexit, we haven't had any SVHC updates in the UK, but we have in the EU? And the answer is yes. Not only that, but there was actually a parliamentary question for the Department of Work and Pensions where they said, and we're not going to update the GB SVHC list until 2025 at the earliest. So I will put a link to that written question and response below this video just now. So it's one of the areas where we've had massive divergence because, of course, SVHC status triggers the requirements for notification on the SDS at 0.1% or above. If you've got an article, there are the article SVHC notifications that come in. It's a really big deal. And a lot of big consumer companies are like, no, if it's got an SVHC at reportable levels, we're just not having it. So the fact that we've got divergence between the SVHCs in the EU and Northern Ireland and the ones in GB has been a bit of an issue. But we'll need to wait and see what happens if the GB list is updated to match the EU or whether or not we go our own way, as we have had with the mandatory classifications where most of them are the same as the EU, but some of them have diverged. That's a real watch this space moment. Now, the next thing we have is completely not to do with the regulations, but it's a really, really good idea. BADGP, that's the British Association of Dangerous Goods Professionals, are running a Dangerous Goods Awareness Day on Thursday next week, the 11th of July. And they've got a whole load of free downloads that you can use as toolbox talks around dangerous goods. It's an excellent idea. I'm just going to put a link below this video now. I think they've got something like 11 different toolbox talks that they're posting. And it's a really good resource if you are handling dangerous goods, if you warehousing, transporting, manufacturing, formulating, whatever, please do use them. It's one of the things that catches people out is, in my experiences, is the need for DGSA help and the various requirements around transport of dangerous goods, because sometimes people aren't even aware that what they're handling might be classed as a dangerous goods. And well done to the BADGP for deciding to have a National Awareness Day on this, and I really hope it takes on, and please do support it in your business. Right, so that's it for the work side of things. What have we got for reasons to be cheerful? Well, of course, I thought we'd better have a political reasons to be cheerful. And what better than Yes, Prime Minister? This one is about who reads the newspapers, although I have to warn you that if you are easily offended or politically correct, you might find the punchline a little close to the bone. But for those of us oldies, yes, remember the days when humour was a bit less sensitive, shall we say. So that's the reasons to be cheerful going in there. By the way, if you're interested in the rest of the newsletter and you're not already signed up to the weekly version, and let me put the link. Let me put the link in here. Hang on. There we are. That's just going in below this video. So I remembered it this week. So whatever you're doing, please do have a good week. Take care of yourself. Have a lovely weekend. And I hope to be able to chat to you again next week. Bye.